Good morning. So this reading is for Wednesday, July 17th. And so what I'm doing here, all right, we get two right away. Pull some cards on our past, and those two feel like they belong together. So I'm actually going to get 4 cards on the past. One more. Current energy. And then a little bit about where we're going. I'm definitely, so something is changing. I'm being drawn to colors right now. So blue and green. So there's a lot of blue and green showing up in the past energy, current energy for sure. But it's the way that these colors are transforming. There is something here. There's a change that's taking place. It's almost like when you look at a color wheel and you start to see the colors kind of blend together and you start doing, looking for specific colors, there's something here that's changing, but it's been very subtle. So whatever's been happening here, it's been happening over a period of time. And it might be that right now you're looking back at a moment in time, maybe a month ago, or even 6 months ago, a year ago, whatever it is, even a week ago for some people, because it's not going to be subtle for everybody. And you're noticing how far you've come. You're noticing what has changed, because a lot has. It feels like a lot has changed. And when I'm looking here, bottom of the deck, Empress energy. So Empress is about change. I mean, this here, so with the Empress is Venus. Venus likes to bring things together. It's holding on to what you value. It's exploring that, going after this. This is a really positive card, but when in this deck specifically, so you can see all those butterflies, it's about transformation. In other decks, the Empress energy is pregnant. So she's the birth of something new. It's Mother Nature. It's about really expanding and growing what it is that you want here. And so that's the transition that we've all been going through. And I'm going to caveat this because I'm getting this pretty clearly right now. You had goals. And I'm going to go back to a year ago. You had goals that you set out for yourself. You had these expectations. You put them out to the universe. This is what I want. And you assumed at the time that whatever it is that you were doing, whatever path that you were on would naturally lead to wherever you wanted to be. But something shifted. Something had to shift because you weren't on the path to get you where you wanted to be based on what you had said out loud. Or maybe what you just felt very strongly. There was something about this goal that you set for yourself, this dream that you had, and where you were, they didn't align. They're not on the same path. Something here, you had to pivot. You had to transform. So that's significant. Jumping into the cards here. So in the past energy, 5 of Wands with the star. So definitely healing here from some sort of conflict, maybe some obstacles and challenges that presented themselves. Knight of Wands is showing up. This would be the action that you're taking. So this healing action that you're taking, that is, it's interesting because the star, it's healing. Knight of Wands, action. This could easily be that Chiron and Aries energy that we've been dealing with, where wounds have been coming to the surface, because that feels very significant here. And underneath that star was the 5 of Wands. We also have the 5 of Pentacles, and this is about you dealing with your problems, not letting them fester anymore, trying to find a way to leave it behind you. The way that the Knight is facing, the Knight is actually facing away. So it's about moving on from something. It's about facing the conflict, facing the resolution, really dealing with your fears or healing from some sort of challenge showing up here in the past energy. Current energy here, we have the Magician, High Priestess, and Temperance. So the Magician is all about manifesting what you want. High Priestess, this is about trusting your instincts and going after it. Maybe even keeping things to yourself for a little while. The High Priestess is a very secretive type of energy. It's like, you don't need to tell everybody your dreams. You just need to go after them. And then Temperance energy, this is coming across as an inner balance within you, which makes sense with the High Priestess energy. This is finding that balance. It's within you, that starts within you. It kind of permeates outside of you. It ends up all around you. It's that yin yang balance. It's like kind of keeping yourself in line. If you start to find yourself going to one extreme, it's pulling yourself back and not going to the other extreme. But it's really about finding that kind of middle ground here with that Temperance energy. And it looks like you're doing it. There's something about this. When you keep yourself grounded and balanced, your intuition is stronger. You can trust your instincts more. You trust your your direction forward, and it is putting you on the path to get you what you want here. When I look at the future energy, I'm getting the Two of Wands, Three of Swords, Two of Swords. Interesting combination. So Two of Wands is all about seeing the potential in a situation, not taking any action against it, but really seeing far off in the distance, what does that potential look like? Temperance is actually a similar energy because Temperance is Sagittarius. So it's about seeing things from that big picture. And so when you take that objective view of the situation, where do you see this going? What do you want for yourself? These are kind of process type cards where they're very kind of, let's get going. Let's kind of see where this goes. Three of Swords, it's a healing energy. So the healing that you've done in the past, I'm seeing more healing taking place in the future. And it feels like in order to go after what you want, you do need to work on yourself a little bit more. You need to do a little bit more healing. It's always an evolution, always. And with the Two of Swords here, this indicates to me you're not sure the path that you need to take. You can see the potential in a situation, but you might not be clear on exactly which path will lead you. I'm getting redemption, will lead you to where you want to be. So let me get some additional details here and find out what is happening. With the Five of Wands and the Star, I'm getting the King of Wands. Yeah, so in the past energy, again, where you were taking some sort of healing action to heal from challenges, obstacles, things like that. King of Wands, it was a very clear decision on your part to do this. You were acting with a really big sense of maturity, like, I need to face this. Now is the time. I can't sit on this anymore. I need to just address it and move on. With the Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. So this is work that you were doing. You might have even taken steps here in the past to engage the help of somebody else here in order to help you along your journey. Because that Three of Pentacles is about working on something, but it's teamwork. It's working on it with somebody else. And with the Five of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Wands. The Three of Wands, it's a card of being patient. This tells me that this was a process that you were going through, that in order to leave all of this behind, to really face your fears or face these challenges that were presented to you, face your wounds, you had to leave something behind, but it took a while in order for all of this to transpire. Tell me about the High Priestess. Temperance. Okay, I am definitely getting a lot of pairs. I'm also getting a lot of twos, so that might be significant. This one feels significant. So we have Judgment, which is a 20. So there's a very clear decision being made on your part. With the Magician, Queen of Wands, all the steps that you're taking are manifesting what you want. This is beyond the realm of just thinking about your dreams and your goals. This is the actions that you're taking in order to go after them. With this High Priestess, I'm getting the Nine of Pentacles with the Five of Pentacles. Leaving this behind, really addressing whatever pain or conflict or kind of challenges happened in the past. Leaving all of that behind is creating abundance for you. It's allowing you to really work on yourself, reestablish your self-confidence, your trust in yourself, knowing that you have everything within you in order to go after what you want. With the Temperance energy, so finding that balance, here's how you find it. Knight of Swords, Devil. The Devil is you facing your fears. It's addressing all of these things that you might have buried here in the past. Knight of Swords, quickly releasing. Get rid of it, cut it out of your life, get rid of all those unhealthy habits, all of these old ways of thinking that just don't work for you anymore. That's where you are right now. That's what helps keep you in balance. Two of Swords. Here we go. Okay. So with the Two of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, wherever you're seeing the potential in a situation, it's real. You don't need to question it. This is the Wheel of Fortune. This is things turning in your favor. This is Jupiter energy. So it's very, very positive. Jupiter, I always refer to it as like the Midas touch. It's the planet in the universe that is all about growth and expansion and good luck and all that positive energy. And so where you're seeing the potential, it's real. With the Three of Swords, the Moon. This is the healing energy. So this is what you've been doing, and you've been healing internally from everything that happened here in the past. It's like the more that you address it, the easier it gets to address. Whatever this challenging opportunity was, or conflict in the past, the more that you address it, the easier it becomes to address. It's also easier to identify in the future. When I look at the Two of Swords, I'm getting the Ten of Wands. This is where you're confused. You've been on paths before where you saw opportunities presented to you and you really thought that was the right opportunity, and what the result was a lot of additional burdens, responsibilities, carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder. And so it's left you feeling very uneasy right now. It's hard to identify which path, because there's this sense of not being able to trust yourself right now, because you've been down this path before and you feel like you chose incorrectly. You didn't choose incorrectly. You had a different lesson to learn then. So let me get some guidance on this Two of Swords. Okay. So first card out, Temperance. Find that inner balance. When you made this decision before, when you were presented with opportunities and you thought, okay, that's the right path for me, were you really balanced at the time that you made that decision? Are you balanced now? Or will you be? When the time comes for you to make a decision, really trust your instincts. Rely very heavily on yourself. Don't lean one way or the other. Be very neutral in your decision. Don't let your emotions one way or the other dictate it. Really be neutral. Allow yourself to receive the information on which one's going to be best for you. The two cards that came out after are the Eight of Swords with the Page of Pentacles. You already know everything you need to know. Eight of Swords, don't overthink this opportunity. It's very easy to get trapped in your mind because you're going back to old ways of thinking or old decisions and second guessing the decisions that you made in the past. Page of Pentacles, you already have all the information you need. If it involves having a conversation with somebody to get this off your chest, so be it. Page of Pentacles does like to convey messages here, but this doesn't have to be a rinse and repeat of whatever happened here in the past. You do have that inner balance within you that you can rely on. You have it here in the current energy, rely on it here in the future, and that's going to help you. So this is the reading for Wednesday. I hope it resonates. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Take care.